Welcome everybody back to another BOLDcast reaction. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
And this is Hunter x Hunter episode 82. Leave a like and subscribe. We're getting right into this. Check out Patreon for uncut reactions and to get ahead on these reactions and a bunch of other exclusive stuff. Link in the description, patreon.com/BOLDcast. Let's go. Kite X and X slots.
ここがキメラアントの巣。
違うな。奴らの巣は穴を掘るタイプじゃない。泥や糞で建築するタイプ。行こう。行けばわかる。
This really feels like, I don't know, like a D&D campaign or something.
敵が襲ってくるかわからん。警戒を怠るね。
Going into the unknown with these like shitty, half of them are burnt out light bulbs.
Oh, the ant concealed his presence completely.
Just a bloodbath.
麻薬だけじゃないぜ。ほら、さっきのと同じ密造銃だ。
おそらく
Full of
この
guns.
実態を知っているのは NGL でも上層部のみ。末端構成員は純粋に自然調和の教えに共感している連中。
Join because you love nature and you're actually part of a massive drug operation.
それがもぬけの殻ってことは。
裏の NGL はキメラアントに殲滅された素人が銃で武装したくらいじゃ太刀打ちできないってことだな。
ここのボスは？
逃げたか食わいずれにせよ厄介だな。
え、どういうこと？
何匹かいるぞ。真ん中の穴からゆっくり近づいてきている。左右の穴にもいるな。
え、半径何メートルぐらいする
45メートルほどだ。
45N?
体調と精神状態で2、3メートル増減するがな。来るぞ。
Fucked up.
Yeah. He wasn't lying about making them his pets.
Guess not.
なんだお前たちは縄張りに勝手に入り込みやがって。助けてくれ。喋るんじゃねえポチ。犬だろうが。ああ、やっちまった。まあいいか。コロの方も。
Oh, the blood on the elbows and the knees.
余計に殺したくなるんだよな。
やめろカイト。
に動きな。敵は一匹じゃない。飛び込めば思うツボだぞ。
Baiting him. KILLUA doesn't need to be told. This is dark as fuck.
お前ら3匹、次の犬に任命する。
キメラアント自体非常に好戦的なアリだ。悪党と混じることでさらに邪悪さを増したようだな。
混じるって接触交配だろ。
ここで食い止めないと想像を絶する数の死人が出るぞ。
Oh boy.
Here we fucking go.
俺が奥のやつでやる。向かってくる2匹はお前らで何とかしろ。分かった。するなよ。前は殺せ。
He's guarding
Yeah.
really good.
Ooh.
Yeah, isn't that creepy? Ooh, I love that.
I like my 1,000 unblockable punches is like, how about my one unblockable punch, you fucking idiot?
They're like spasming. I love the like stance he has when he like everything is just going through that punch. They have exoskeletons.
確かに躊躇なんかできない最小悪
KILLUA time.
おや新しい名前はポチとコロどっちがいい
Pochta? Pochta or Pochi? Don't hesitate to kill.
そしたらあんたの名前はコロに決定久々にスイッチ入れるか
Oh my god.
Snake awakens. A hollow,
Hollow, yeah.
like a bird.
おバカさ目の毒針よ僕が全身に広がっていく感触は気持ちいい
That won't affect me. Oh my god.
そっちは終わったあれまだなの
No sound.
毒効かない体質なんだよね俺そういうこと
You better rip that head off.
楽にやってやるけど私の方が弱かったってことだから
So fucking badass. I love that. It's been a while since I flipped my switch.
臭い芝居に騙されやがって
Slowest, most painful death.
With all his rage and like he's just putting so much energy into it.
Does he not see it?
この溢れるような力強さはおそらく近づけば大ダメージを
He's not really able to
He
see
can
it.
sense it with his
どうした
centipede
気
senses.
づいてんじゃねえぞ
Oh, he has to fight.
俺がユンジャに殺される
Either he dies from this kid or he dies from his boss.
源はさっきのパンチの数倍いや数十倍の威力はあろう攻撃が来るパンチで来ると思わせて蹴りで来るかいや
He's just taking so long that he has time to overthink it.
もうえん左腕8本を捨てる気でパンチ右腕8本で奴を抑え込み噛みつき毒を送り込むシミュレーションしてみるに
For this fight?
いける所詮は拳の威力でも覚悟が
What do you think he's gonna do about it?
ことはないおいいい加減俺たちも始めるぞ
I would say so, or else it's gonna be a 3 versus 1.
Wait a little longer.
ねえんだよ
He's worried about Gon.
楽しませる仕方ないこいつ
The Nen music's playing.
なぜこんなところにいる？
ああここは俺の城だ
It's my
俺が
castle.
自分の城にいるのは当然だろう
放つ薬品も多い。お前らが好む場所とは思えん。
If they start taking the
俺は
drugs.
ここが好きなんだ
NGL のボスはどうした？ここにいたはずだ。
知るかよとっくに女王様の腹の中に収まってんじゃねえか全世界を牛
I like how Kite doesn't give anything away with his like posture or micro expressions or anything.
喜んでいるような低俗な輩に。
そうかよ何ひんむいて首輪をはめてやるぜ
Look at that little like
Yeah. He's so cool.
He's really cool. He's so long.
おしゃべりに付き合っている暇はない。早くしろ。せっかちなやつめ。4か。ずれだな。何よ。この俺様に外れなんかねえんだよ、この野郎。
What is this one? It's the gun
Or
again.
go. This is the biggest wind up of all time. Ooh.
I think at this point he's just holding it. Oh, he doesn't know his boss is dead. He could run.
When did he practice that?
We heard about that when he was developing it.
Yeah, but he didn't, he never like...
He never got to it.
No.
しかし好都合かもしれぬ。このままやられたふりをして。
Just keeps skittering around.
Yeah. Oops. Oh, he really didn't.
He wasn't planning on it. He thought it was over.
胴体を切ったくらいで安心するな。頭と胴体が切り離されても1日くらいいられるような生命力を持つ連中。
Is that true for real
確
ants?
実に頭を潰
I
せ。
don't know. If it is, I feel bad
そ
for
して
them.
欲を言えばやるときはできるだけ静かにな。
あの時の俺たちを撃ったやつだ。
口の中にルーレット。数字は1から9。それによって武器が変わる。それが俺クレイジースロットだ。一度聞いたら
Crazy slot.
覚えておけ。
いいから消えろ。
I wonder why he hates guns just because they're loud and.
勝手に喋るの。
まあな。
ルーレットってことは出る武器を自分で選べないってこと？
ああ、その上、一度出した武器はちゃんと使わない限り変えられないし、決戦
It seems like a shitty power.
全くもって鬱陶しい。
それならなんでそんな能力？
It's because it's the covenant that he made. That he can't choose. That's the restriction that allows the weapons to be more powerful.
Yeah. It just, I feel like it would just suck.
It would suck, but we don't know what the other weapons are, I guess.
受け取った信号は確か。
そいつらがレアモノだ。大義名分もできた。ユンジョは工場をねぐらにしていたな。
レアモノはまだ工場付近にいます。
行くぜ。今夜はごちそうだ。
I feel like there's so many opportunities for that girl for there to be like her like just ripping the
Being
flesh off of
ravenous.
someone, and it's just extra disturbing because she's not just like this crazy monster, she's like a cute girl.
Yeah, it's weird how human she looks.
Yeah, she didn't get like anything out of anyone else.
Much easier to use.
Yeah.
そりゃまあさっきのに比べ
Yeah, it's hard being a conjurer.
Also, when the thing has like a mind of its own and is really
本質
annoying.
の能力をじゃんけんに見立てて使っているようだな。
俺自身の得意な念の系統は強化系だけど、あ
キルアは電気、変化系か。
あ、まだまだ威力はないし、すぐ空になるけどね。
いやでもレベルアップするさ。急ぐぞ。巣は近い。
The nest? They're going straight for the fucking nest. They gotta try and stop the king from being born. Mm-hmm. Oh, the lights.
Yeah.
You see that? The little red lights?
Yeah, I guess that's all the ones on the outside. Fantastic. Just what we needed, especially for this guy.
He's now the most powerful among the hive.
見 てくれよ生まれ変わった気分だぜ見えるかペイあの光がなんという凄まじい生命エネルギーだ
Jesus Christ.
This is our thumbnail.
Yeah.
That's us.
念能力者
And he's not even the
Going
strongest
like-
there.
Yeah.
Like,
When the rest
naturally.
of them can, yeah, when the rest of them can unlock that, will be really, really not good.
That fight is like one of my most memorable fights from the whole show. For me personally, there are better ones, but like just when Gon finally hits that punch, just this like how you can see all the energy like just I love it just
Yeah,
going
and he
right
gets
through.
his scissors going as well, which was really awesome.
That's a huge reveal because we saw him use paper, which is the emitter technique, but he only talked about scissors
Yeah, he
never actually
hadn't
used it.
even like tried it or like practiced it
or
at
that
all.
we'd seen.
That
he
we'd
had,
seen
he had been
anyway.
practicing it.
Yeah, and like just to get that guy, but the fact that he wasn't ready, like, and the thing is KILLUA just used that same move. Like, KILLUA was in the opposite position where he got like taken out, and then it was a fake
exactly.
out, and then she fell for it, and then he got her, and Gon just did the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't. He wasn't.
He's not
thinking of it
experienced
that-
in life or death battles like this. Like
he
not
didn't,
like this.
He's like, oh, I just used my like strongest ability yet. I cut this guy in half. That's good, and I don't need to like check or like stay on my guard. So hopefully that will be a good lesson for him. And yeah, Kite just like started dancing around like super light on his feet. I feel like Kite is very similar to KILLUA in a way, like in
Yeah.
both like design with the white hair and the like white and blue and black outfit.
Yeah.
Like they're and he's just very like light and very feline. But he's like very long as well.
Graceful.
He looks like he's in Code Geass, like with
Yeah.
10 feet long legs.
Yeah, I wonder why they did the coloring like that, because he wasn't those colors in the
No,
in
it
the
was like
old
very
series.
different than that.
And it's obviously, it's a manga originally, so the colors aren't as hard in that way. That's why there's the change. But I think the choice to make him that color and to create that association with KILLUA is intentional because of Kite's relationship with Jing, you know?
Yeah, because Jing sort of has a similar color scheme to Gon,
Gon,
so
yeah.
then to like put them in sort of a similar. Yeah, that's cool. I wonder if he was those colors on the like if there's a manga cover with him on
I'm
it.
not sure.
If that is what he looks like, or if it was more similar to the other one, and then they changed it later on.
I'm not sure. But yeah, I love when KILLUA flips his switch. Like there's the little bits of animation at the start of like this little bout here is so fucking sick. Like, yeah, KILLUA when he like, I don't know. Yeah, this right here.
Yeah,
Like it just is so intense.
that was really good.
And with the snake awakens,
yeah,
how he like dislocates all his joints and just
he's
like
all
and
hollow
goes all knife
as well.
style. Yeah.
I like that they're taking out some of these guys, but yeah, now that they can get, it's like they're just like one step ahead because
They're developing-
There's unlimited of them. There's so many of them.
They're developing at like a super fast rate. It's like all of human history, we were just like rocks and sticks. And then in the span of like a few hundred years, we're just like straight up into like iPhones.
Yeah.
And like these chimera ants, like, and ants in general, like, this organism has been sort of evolving very slowly. And then once it got to the point where it could devour humans or like some sort of outside influence interacted with it. And then it's just like, pew.
Yeah, because that's the thing.
Instant
They're
development.
evolving within of themselves, but they're also researching humans and like taking their guns and like their idea. Oh, I can have humans have pets. I'll make the humans my pets and call them Spot and Rover.
Yeah.
Because those are
Or in
just
Japanese,
dog names.
they were saying Pochita and Pochi.
Yeah.
Which are like classic, like Spot and Rover, like how that's like a classic dog name. It's the translation there. Oh man, yeah, this whole little battle here is sick, and I love how they're talking about crazy slots at the end of like, then why'd you make that power? I think it's the conditions that he put, like the more conditions you put on something, the more potential it has.
I can only like, this thing will only give me something when I really need it, and also it will give me something random, and I have to use that thing. I can't just switch it out for another thing.
Yeah, all those things make it more difficult to use, which in turn makes it better. Mm-hmm. It's a trade-off, and you know, it's a really clever thing to do, because the weapons each individually don't have to be bad. They're just really good situationally for different things, you know. And
the human dogs at the beginning is pretty fucked up. Mm-hmm. That reminded me of it. I think I showed you The Secret of Nim too.
Yeah.
And then in like they like make like smart mice. And then he like turns the scientists all into dogs and locks them in a cage. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and how he just like is using them as bait, just crushes them, and then Gon is immediately. But we don't even see KILLUA, but Kite and KILLUA are just like so. Yeah,
much those guys are already dead. Doesn't matter.
Well, they just don't flinch at that type of shit, whereas Gon is much more emotional. Mm-hmm. And I also love that fight for that reason too, like how it illustrates how, since they've been in, like going on a serious mission, this isn't like a game or something that was created to train them, you know? Like in Greed Islands, like they were in life or death situations, but it was all couched in this thing that was like separate. It's an isolated thing. And every time they've come up against somebody, it's been like a fight in a tournament or in a like the hunter exam or whatever. Yeah. And there's rules, there's like stipulations on it. Like you cannot kill people in the hunter exam, that final little battle there. Mm-hmm. If you do, you're disqualified.
Or they've just been like underleveled. Like when they go up against the Phantom Troop, they just can't beat them.
Yeah, so they leave. It's like there's never like, okay, we are head to head. Somebody, like, the only way this ends is if we fight to the death. Like that's the only way. They've never been in a situation like that. There's always like, you know, going against Razor, there's a high probability they would die. Mm-hmm. But it's a dodgeball game.
Even against the bomber, like he could have killed him, but then he just didn't kill him.
That's a good example. That's a good example. And in that case it was different, because it was like a lot of preparation. They had this big plan beforehand, everything, and it was all about the cards. Like the fight itself wasn't the end all be all of that, you know, interaction. They had ways where they could get out of it. They obviously planned everything far in advance. This is them encountering out of the blue a life or death circumstance, and they need to fight in order to survive. This is the only time where they've been in a traditional, like, you know, fight for survival like that. And it's bringing out a lot of different, new sort of emotions out of their relationship, I think, between Gon and KILLUA so far. Like, we're seeing not necessarily new sides to them, but like it feels like it's in a new light, or it's under a different microscope, or going through a new lens, the way that we're kind of seeing them and everything, because they're being tested in a way that is not natural, or that they have not been before. Cool episode. Anything else you want to say?
I think that's it.
Leave a like and subscribe. We'll see you in the next one. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
Bye-bye.